Then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, at the end of this verse, makes it clear. He refers to this principle. He says, إِنَّ الْعَهْدَ كَانَ مَسْئُولًا. Any kind of covenant, any kind of agreement, any kind of promise, any kind of commitment that you have made, you will be asked and questioned about it. Whether you made it to a Muslim or to a non-Muslim, to a man or a woman, to a senior or a child. Once you make a commitment or agreement, you will be asked by Allah about it. Because your words are binding. We think words are just some air that we blow into the atmosphere. But it's not. Your words have significance. They have value. They have a life of their own. They have a personality of their own, and they will come on the day of judgment as proper creatures, and you will be able to see them, touch them, and feel them, and worst of all is that you will deal with their consequences. So they might be invisible now, but we know that words can end your hearts, they can destroy lives, they can destroy nations. So they have a life of their own. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying, إِنَّ الْعَهْدَ, any promise, any covenant, any commitment, كَانَ مَسْئُولًا سَتُسْأَلُ عَنْهُ يَوْمَ الْقِيَامَةِ. Any covenant, you will be asked about it on the day of judgment. Even if it's to a child. The Prophet ﷺ saw a woman calling her child. She wants her child to come in. She says, come, come. The child refused. So she had something in her hand, or she seemed to have something in her hand, and she said, come and I will give you. I will give you this. So the Prophet ﷺ said, is there anything in your hand? She said, yes. There was a date in her hand. He said, if there were nothing in your hand, it would be written as a lie in your records. And that's a little child. And how often we lie to our children. How often we lie to our parents, to our friends, our colleagues. How often we do this. Even if someone is a liar, you're not allowed to lie to him or her. You can't. Even if they act treacherously, you're not allowed to do this. Because you're dealing with Allah through the people. This is how we should look at it. You're not dealing with the people. You might seem on the surface to be dealing with human beings. But in reality, you're dealing with Allah through these people. These people are a test for you. They are the immediate environment through which you're dealing with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So don't treat people for who they are. Treat them how you want Allah to treat you. Keep that in mind. And that will make all the difference. That will make all the difference. And that will free you from the negativity, the cynicism that you might find, that might come your way from certain people. Free yourself from that. And free yourself from making other people who might not live up to a high standard stipulate how you live your life and how you behave.